Cause you fucking. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I hope you make it all.
I feel very judged at times, and I don't want to feel that way, but it's like you give me no choice, like you give me like no choice. Baby, you got a big ass dick. Welcome back to another episode of Rico Live. I try my best to be here. I said, you know what? If I can't do daily, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do daily. I'll say, I'm gonna do every other day. Every other day is what I'll do. And that still hasn't worked out, especially since, once again, I know I use this excuse a lot. I have a kid, okay? I'm not like any other sissy out there, okay? A lot of sissies ain't got no responsibilities the way I do, or this one big responsibility, which is a whole nother human that I have to take care of. And it'd be a lot, okay? It don't just be, boom, all right, get on camera. It'd be a lot. So yeah, I haven't been able to come on here with Rico Live like I would like to, but I'm here today because I have a few things to say. And I'm gonna try to make everything fast. I'm gonna try to talk as fast as possible and give all of my commentary in like rapid speed. All right. Last time when I was on Rico Live, I did 2 videos recently of Rico Live, and I forgot to talk about K Michelle joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I felt like, damn, this was the biggest thing. Like, this was the main thing that I was coming on Rico Live to do a show about. Mostly about K Michelle joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta and what Robin Dixon and Giselle had to say about her joining the show. And I had a lot to say about that, but now this show was supposed to be recorded September 12th. Today is September 25th. Okay. And it's just now being recorded. All right. Or September 24th, but it's about to be September 25th. And it's just now being recorded. But I do have some things to say. K Michelle joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. I keep trying to see how it's a good idea, how it may work. And once again, I know this is old news, and maybe you care, maybe you don't care, but we do Housewives of Atlanta reviews. So me doing Housewives of Atlanta reviews, I feel like I should give my opinion. And my opinion is, I don't think K Michelle should be joining the show. I think that K Michelle declasses the show the way that Nene was trying to say Portia and Phaedra was doing. You can't tell me that she don't mean that about K Michelle. That is totally declassing the show. Now, that's not Carly Red, but hell, it's not far away from Carly Red. But if you would have got somebody like Rashida, who is less problematic, less violent, less verbally violent, okay, I don't know what the word is for that, but she's verbally abusive. She is and I say verbally abusive because it's domestic, and domestic is like close to her. Lyrica was a friend of hers. Rashida was a friend of hers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And she hit the girl in the face with the flowers, or Mimi, one of them. Like, it was just K Michelle, unless that's what Andy wants. Maybe he been waiting on a bitch on Housewives to get hit in the face with water, or have glass thrown at them or something, the way they do on Potomac and New Jersey, flipping tables and shit. Housewives of Atlanta ain't went so far as to mess up a bitch hair, besides Portia ringing King your neck. All right. But I don't think K Michelle should come on. And what I do think K Michelle will fill a void of is the shade. The shade that we are missing from Kenya Moore, and especially the shade that we're missing from Nene. I think we will get a sense of that Southern wittiness, that Southern witty shade. like quick on her feet, saying some shit that she ain't even trying to be funny, because we know K Michelle, we know her confessionals, we know her shade, we know how she argues, we know she goes low, all right, the way Kaya do, the way Funky Dineva do, the way T.S. Madison do. They go real low when they argue. And we know that that's how K Michelle, that's her style of arguing. All right. Yeah, this is Rico Live, so I don't have a host. All right. Rico Live is my thoughts only, what I think, how I feel, my opinion. The Urban Binge is a panel conversation. It's a public conversation. It's for the public. It's for everybody to throw their opinions in there. You know, everybody throw their opinion when we have the Urban Binge live. But this is Rico Live. All right. This is me alone. So no, nobody is here, but you do hear someone coughing in the background. That's Trey. Trey is sitting next to me, smoking his blunt, but I gotta pass it to him in a minute. Hold on. Here, Trey. Here, Trey. Trey. Yeah, but I don't think that K Michelle. I know that a lot of people are like, well, yeah. I don't think K Michelle is a great fit to the show. And Robin Dixon and Giselle are the wrong people to say it. I think that Robin Dixon and Giselle, and all these housewives trying to have, like, you didn't start off having an opinion, a public opinion, you know, to the masses. So why, when y'all get kicked off the show, y'all all feel like y'all can do it? And like Tabitha said, which goes for me and anybody else, what's not for you is not for you. You know, stop trying to make stuff fit that doesn't fit. Kenya Moore is now trying to do hot topics on her channel, and I think it looks totally ridiculous. It's like a pivot for Kenya Moore. To see Kenya Moore doing hot topics is like a it's really like a pivot. And somebody might say, well, what pivot? It is a pivot because it's like you come from Housewives. Your claim to fame is I was Miss USA. I was Miss USA. And not just that, you also try to portray and carry yourself like you are Miss everything. Like I'm Miss Classy. I'm Miss number one classy. I'm Miss number one, you know, keep it together. And then next thing you know, well, first of all, she do degrading things. She does things that degrades her own self. But not only that, for her to just for her, wig line, hairline, whatever fuck it was, and then now inside the shop, I'm gonna do hot topics. I guess that's her way of promoting the shop. Like, it's not even a commercial or nothing. I don't know. Is there like a commercial for Kenya Moore hair spot in between? Because I don't watch. I only see the clips here and there. I think Kenya is, like, people may think about me, but I think Kenya is totally boring. Okay. And I also don't want to support Kenya Moore, who is a taunter. She's a taunter. She's a bully. And I still haven't forgave her for the shit that she did in the past and the shit that she continues to do, like what she did to Britt. The girl was trying to apologize to you. You could have taken her apology, or at least not taken it, but lightened the blow. All right. You still went as hard as you wanted to go, and as hard as if the issue had just happened. Days, weeks, whatever had done went by. You mean to tell me nothing calmed you down, even down to her trying to pull you to the side and say right now in your face, Kenya Moore, I am sorry. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's hear what Robin and Giselle had to say.
She was already who she was before 11 Hip Hop.
Is that a question?
Okay.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I think those people can come and go.
Okay.
And then you have people, you know, Cardi B is one who was pretty much created on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
and
totally.
Now she's somebody else. But I think K Michelle already had her career.
That's what I'm saying. So her being a housewife, she's married now. Her being a housewife, I'm not mad at it.
So you're saying Love and Hip Hop doesn't define her?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So I'm actually here for it.
Okay.
For K Michelle.
Okay.
If that is happening allegedly. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. No, it just like when I saw that, and then it was K Michelle. I was like, okay, that's interesting. somebody before Love and Hip Hop. She was already who she was before Love and Hip Hop. Like Atlanta is running out of people.
Well,
because you're using people from other networks now.
But that's when but 85, it stays on traffic. So they're not running out of people.
Right.
They got plenty of people in Atlanta.
Right. With
Okay.
6 lanes,
but
12 lanes across.
Yes. I do want to say, and the traffic is traffic morning, noon, and night. Like it don't
And
stop.
that's what I don't understand.
Okay, let's talk about K Michelle.
If there was rumors that
Really
Mia
quickly.
was supposed to be joining, why is Mia not joining over K Michelle? What made them say, let's pick K Michelle and Pinky Cole? You know, like that's weird. And they always bring 2 housewives together. They always bring 2 together to duke it out. See who sings, who carry their own sings better, who can bring the heat when they do group sings. You know, they always put 2 together and bring them onto the show. Phaedra and Cynthia. In this case, they brought Shamia, Kelly, and Britt, but you had to know that one of those ladies were guaranteed a peach, and that was Shamia. Because in the past they normally would bring 2 ladies on, unless Shamina, unless they know for sure that one of them are getting a peach, or like Tanya. In Tanya's situation, I think when Tanya came onto the show, she made it clear she didn't want a peach, but she would love to come play. She would love to be a friend. But I think that Tanya, I don't know this for a fact, but I think that she made it clear she don't want a peach, because she carried herself like she wasn't looking for a peach, and she still does. And even down to getting ghost after the Bolo situation, without a trace of her, not even coming to the reunion, she didn't eat the check. She didn't give a damn about it. All right. But K Michelle, I do think she's gonna fill that void of the shade, that funny, witty shit, like laughing at her out of like just, girl, you just stupid for no reason, girl. That was funny as hell. That type of thing. But yeah, just I don't want to hear it from Giselle and Robin. You know what I'm saying? Something about Robin and Giselle's relationship, friendship. And I'm not even a Potomac person, and I am light skinned with light eyes, but still, these 2 give me that they think they the shit. Okay. And they always just have given me that. And I don't even watch Potomac. Never watched a full episode of Potomac a day in my life. But I watch Housewives of Atlanta every season, every episode, know it front and back. But I don't watch Potomac. But these 2, what I know about them, the clips I've seen, what I've learned about them over the years, they are like the mean, sneaky, shiesty freaking frack. You know, Phaedra and Portia shiesty and sneaky as fuck. Okay, they real sneaky snakes. But these 2, some sneaky snakes, bitch. They some sneaky snakes right here. These 2 some sneaky snakes, but they ain't sneakier than Portia and Phaedra, I don't think. You think your penny slick, but I got your nickel back, or whatever it say. What it say?
You think you nickel slick, but I got your penny change.
Right. You think you penny slick, but I got your penny change. I love that.
Slick.
Oh, what?
You think you nickel slick.
Oh, you think you nickel slick, but I got your penny change. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I got that from Big Mama House, and I love it. I love that scene. Okay. Yeah, so in other news with K Michelle and Angela Oakley, they unfollowed each other, and then Drew Sidora and K Michelle unfollowed each other, and then K Michelle also has taken to Instagram to post some things. Why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robin, you ran out of a job long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato, just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. And Giselle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go. Yodel in peace. I'm around here selling out shows, and you selling baseball hats. But you worry about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato. She's gorgeous, though. I must say that Giselle and Robin are beautiful. All right. I don't know where the couch potato come from. Maybe it's because she's sitting on the couch. You know, she just beg for this man, make all the money, and beg for this man, want this man to be with her so bad. But I don't know where couch potato came from. I think that K Michelle will be a great fit when it comes down to shady, witty, and bringing them hands. Pinky Cole, please bye. But I think that Kelly should go too. I think that Kelly should go and Rashida should come. I think Rashida should come to Housewives of Atlanta. If somebody hear me, if K Michelle comes, remove Pinky Cole and remove Kelly, bring Rashida. You have to. How can you have K Michelle and not Rashida? Right? It's kind of like having Nene and Kenya. Well, you got to, because I know that's going to be some good beef. Come on now. All right, y'all. I was supposed to spend 5 minutes on that story, and I believe that I went over. In other Housewives news, Nene addresses new face and skin rumors. Okay. Nene got upset. She was on a panel talk recently, and people were trying to say that Nene was bleaching and that she went and got more than the nose job that she has claimed to have. And Nene had an entire total 100% not really fallout about it, but she was definitely upset, and she wanted to let it be known that one thing about it, and this is the
yesterday a picture of me as
this
a
is it
dark
right here.
skinned Nene Leakes with short hair, and the Nene Leakes today is light skinned with a pinched nose, big cheeks. I saw that stuff. This is all the internet doing, right? And so then you go out in public and people are looking at you like, this is her nose pinched, and my nose is too damn big. You know, and let me see, you know, is she light skinned now over being, you know, dark skinned? I was never dark skinned. I was never light skinned. I'm a brown girl, you know? So they did that part wrong a lot, but that's okay. The other thing they get wrong, I think for me, I think people think being a housewife that you are a diva for real. And I'm probably the least diva of them all. I'm not a diva. And when I think of diva, I think of people that are super laid and attitude-ish, like I'm on time. I'm crazy about time myself. Y'all say 5 and 5, right? And I'm mad because y'all here at 5:15, because I was here at 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a diva. You know, I'm not a diva. I'm on time. And, you know, I'm grateful for every opportunity. That's, you know, either. I just saw yesterday a picture of me as a dark-skinned Nene Leakes with short hair, and the Nene Leakes today is light-skinned with a pinched nose.
Bitch, if you know AI and if you know camera editing, then you know this was edited. Nene's face. This now photo is not Nene's face at all. Nene's face has never looked like that. This is an edited photo. So if you see the original clip, they did not pull up a photo. Someone must have made this photo to put next to what Nene was saying, or this was the photo she was talking about and they went and found it. Regardless, I know damn well Nene know that this is made up. She got to know because she know her own face. So she know that this is made up. Now, the original photo of Nene could not be made up. That might be actually Nene's old face. The thing is, lighting and cameras are a motherfucker. As the years go by, the cameras get better, the lenses get better, the lighting gets better. The capturing of certain lighting gets better. So, you know, this photo looked like it was taken back in 2005, 2006, 07. The cameras that they have today that, you know, that would take a picture right now is not going to have a lot of discolorations. It's actually going to have some color fixing rather than you having to do a lot of post work or post editing or post lighting and shit like that. So Nene face right here could be the actual Nene face. And she might not be that dark. It could just look like she's this dark because of the lighting and the type of camera. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. You know what I'm saying? If it's a Mark 1 and Mark 1 came out 2006, 05, of course a Mark 1 is not going to take a photo like a Mark 4 or like a Mark 6. It's not going to. So this photo is 100% fake. The new one and the old one might be the real Nene. It's just the lighting is different. But this was extremely funny. This was extremely funny that Nene even had to address this. One thing about Nene, for her to be in Bitches Is Mad, bling bling, for her to be in Bia's video before she can be in Cardi B video is crazy. Cardi's so humble though. She's not the type to be asking people. Then when she do, I'm pretty sure she does it in a very humble way. When she asks someone to be on her album or something like that, pretty sure it's very humble. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next story. I didn't want to stay on this too long either. Oh, speaking of Cardi B, damn. Didn't know that the next story was going to be Cardi B because I did not put this list together. Okay. I'm not going to say who put the list together, but I didn't put this list together. I did make the topics because this is what I wanted to talk about, but I did not segue them into each other, and I did not know that Cardi B was the next story. This is Rico Live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you hit that thumbs up so that you can be notified. Hit the thumbs up and hit the bell so that you can be notified every time we go live, every time we post a video, every time we post a post. And follow us everywhere on social media at The Urban Binge on Facebook, THEE, and everywhere else is THE. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We're going to be moving on to the next story. The next story is Cardi B out in these streets selling her own album and announcing that she is pregnant by Stefon Diggs. And at the same time announcing that she's pregnant by Stefon Diggs, Tasha K. I just don't understand Tasha K. Okay, she already has a $2 million, $4 million, $1 million, whatever $1 million it is. Bitch, I wouldn't care if it was a 50 cent a million, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's too many millions. It's too many hundreds, bitch. It's too many 100,000s to be fucking around and having this lady name in your mouth again. She really don't give a fuck. Or her YouTube check is so good. I can remember, if y'all remember, Cardi even tried to get the page shut down. She tried to get the page shut down at one point because she felt like, what the fuck? This girl can continue making up lies and saying shit about me without any repercussion, like without anything happening to this bitch. So, yeah, they didn't take her page down. They actually let it stay there. And she's back on her shit again. She just interviewed someone who claimed to have had sex with Cardi's baby daddy, new baby daddy. So Stefon Diggs, got someone got like, I guess his assistant or best friend, kind of fondling with him a little bit, kind of beating his meat in front of him a little bit. Now you got Cardi and JT, huh? Yeah, that's me. Now you got Cardi and JT online arguing with each other. Wait, you've been on? Oh yeah, you've been on there. You've been on there. Okay, so you've been on. Let me see. Tasha K, Stefon. First of all, Cardi threw something at this guy after this guy said, "Hey, you're pregnant." Your boyfriend said you got you pregnant or something like that. First of all, Cardi is a ridiculous girl. Like, sometimes she do got to get it together, Cardi. For your security guard to tell you about RHOA Ali, we're going to get that bitch around the alleyway. At the airport, we're going to get that bitch around here. What type of shit is that? Cardi, you can get rid of his ass. You can get rid of his ass because he's supposed to be helping you stay out of trouble, stay from getting your leg broke or your baby kicked out your stomach. Okay, but instead he going to help you get beat up. Or not beat up, but fight and get hurt. Hell, because I believe Cardi got them hands. And I don't think that RHOA Ali can beat Cardi. Although I'm an Aquarius, and RHOA Ali's an Aquarius, and I love the hell out of RHOA Ali. I love that bitch. All right. But I don't think she got hands like Cardi B. All right. I don't think she got hands like Cardi B. Okay. Let me go here and show you guys this. I hope that there's nothing on my Twitter that will get my YouTube shut down. That's why I don't go live with this shit. I don't want to edit it. Okay, here we go. The
Me after
moment
that
he
was
gave
not
when he jacked,
he
when
attempted
he
to
said
have me
Stefon
unalive
Diggs
because of him making sexual.
look like that nigga had a big ass dick. He would have easily closed his hand up like this. Instead, he left his hands open like this. Like this. When you give that type of example, then you trying to say he got vivid memories. His mind is telling him what that thing looked like in his hand at that moment. He's having vivid.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass
I do
that
feel like he's
frustrated me the
lying
most.
about something.
What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
Him, I guess, allegedly making a pass at you.
Right.
Like, how did that go?
We used to do dumb things like when we went to the strip club, we would take the jelly beans, swap the bag out. We put them in the Skittles. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me? No, I don't want to do that, because we've done it before. And now it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, give me a piece. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not what would have occurred if I ate.
Catch that. Now it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We always do it. We always do whatever it is that they always do. But now it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, go ahead and give me that little pill. Give me some of them drugs you got. Well, what made you in your clear mind, in your drunk, your drunk state that you have been in plenty of times before, say, let me have that. You know what? I'll go ahead and take that pill. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Well, what the fuck did you think was going to happen after you took
I'll
it?
tell you that.
What do you think it was?
Look at me. He gonna say my eyes are blue.
I mean, from the side effects
They
of what
are
I
blue.
felt,
He is
I
so
would
fine.
say,
Oh my God.
maybe in the realm of like ecstasy infused.
So you were aroused.
I was definitely sexually stimulated
Hard
in ways
as
that I'd
hell.
never been sexually stimulated before. My skin was sensitive.
He was hard as hell. Do y'all hear this? That pill made him extremely hard. And then listen to how he justifies it. Instead of just shutting the fuck up, because he know damn well you good with saying that you took the pill and you got hard. The pill made your skin extremely sensitive. So now I have a reason for why I pushed forward and did some more stuff, because now I done took this pill. It's got me super hard. And now the pill got my skin sensitive to touch. Oh, this feel good. Oh, don't touch me right there. Oh, stop. Like that type of thing, Like now he feeling real horny to any little touch. Like it's feeling real
To the touch. My eyes are blue. My pupils.
So his eyes are blue, but at this point, his eyes are naturally blue, is what he's saying. At this point, they're red.
Were so
Bloodshot
big,
red.
my eyes were black.
Oh, they were so
And
big.
I really couldn't explain why I felt that way. My sex drive was through the roof. I'm trying to really pinpoint what the fuck did I what.
And this part is a lie. I'm trying to pinpoint what the fuck. What am I doing? No, you don't. You thought that maybe when you woke up in that moment, you was hard as shit. You was ready to do it.
What did I do? Shortly thereafter, we ended up in the car, 2-seater Porsche, just us. And I said it to say it's not a lot of space. He talking to me about all the girls that he got in the house. Now, mind you, I was just at the house earlier, so it is a boatload of girls at the house. It's Spanish.
But he
women.
only left with you.
He left with me, but at the house, it might be 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Yeah,
Spanish girls that barely even spoke English. I don't know if he's shipping them in, shipping them out. I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know. So he pulls his thing.
This is what these download gay men do with money. They always Prince. They always Miguel. They always Usher. They always get with women who have some type of disability in comprehension, some type of crippledness in their comprehension. So whether that be they're Latino and they don't speak English at all, or they are of another nationality and they don't speak a lot of, you know, fraudsters do shit like that too. Trump, you know, but a lot of gay men be doing shit like that. Like Miguel Usher, he gets with a lot of older women all the time. They're crippled in their comprehension or understanding sometimes. Sometimes he can get away with some things that he can't get away with when he with somebody younger. Even Chili was older than him. People were talking about how much older Chili was than him. I remember that at one point. Usher likes older women. Miguel likes foreign women. Tyler Perry went and had a baby by a foreign woman. None of these people have yet to come out and say they're gay, bisexual, open. That none of them have come out and said any of that. Even Chris Brown try to fuck foreign bitches. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a way of when we go in the room and there's other niggas and them niggas suck this dick and them niggas grab this dick, then you can't run your mouth about it. Or maybe you you kind of low level comprehension that you don't even pay attention or really understand or may forget, or it don't matter to you that much. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I be with a lot of them Spanish girls. They don't give a fuck that Miguel getting his ass plowed the fuck out. And yes, I say Miguel because he was with that foreign bitch for a long time, and Miguel know damn well he gay. I'm serious. Same thing with my favorite artist, B. Slade. He called himself not gay for so many years being a gospel artist, Tone. And come to find out, he was with Yvette Williams for the whole time. Come to find out he was gay. Larry has never said he was gay, actually. Damn, I was straight finna go into that, boy. I was finna say Larry married a whole woman and get, but actually, no, we don't know that, actually. And that is not me being shady. I actually am just thinking of people who are openly gay and act openly gay. You know what I'm saying? This boy has feminine ways. There's some feminism there. Even when you see Stefon Diggs in this photo, I don't know if Tasha K did this on purpose or what, but this boy looked like a down low ass nigga. He looked like one of them niggas that eat a lot of boy booty, not girl booty, boy booty. That's what it's giving. And then look, they call right back at that. Jack booed him because my mama running her mouth
out and just
and
starts doing his thing. And as he's doing it,
let's move on. Keep listening though. Watch his hand gesture. Nobody does this if it wasn't his mind is vividly remembering when we were in that driver's seat and then look, he finna do this. Hold on, I gotta call my camera because I ain't even talking to the people. I'm talking to you. He finna do this. Oh man, I wasn't even talking to the camera, bitch. I'm talking to you, baby. He finna do this. Stefon did this in the Stefon in the driver's seat. He in the passenger seat. He cute as fuck. I just can't believe Stefon is attracted to, like, that made Stefon say, I want you to suck my dick. He tried to pull him down to his dick like this, to that big ass black dick. And he trying to play like, I was like, hell no. Look, I believe him. He would have got sued by now. You're not going to tell me Stefon is not going to sue him. He's one of the hottest things floating around right now in the NFL. Do you hear me? He's popping right now. I think he would have been sued him. Just like Soldier. Soldier waited 1-2 years, then dropped the case. Because you knew you fucked that damn boy the whole damn time anyway. Soldier knew he fucked that boy the whole time, William the baddest, and sat up there and sued that boy and knew the whole time he was fucking that boy in the ass, had that boy sucking his dick. Anybody can see that my dick curved to the left. It's on OnlyFans. Everybody can see. Files a lawsuit on him for defamation, only to drop it, the beginning of this month, September 2025. Because you knew you had no way to go up here and stand up here and commit perjury before the courts and tell them that you never fucked that boy in his fat, white, juicy ass. And you know you got deep in his guts. Right? Imagine that. Imagine that. Fuck him. Shit. Soldier, you can come fuck us.
I don't have nothing against William. He might be a very
You can come fuck us, Soldier.
But
Come fuck us, soldier. You can come give it to us.
Thing. I'm like, yo,
Look.
bro, settle down. Like, what the fuck? You that horny? Like, you can't get yourself together till you get in the house. And as he's touching on himself and feeling on himself and like talking through what he's about to do when he walk in the house and how
so
pretty much
Latino girls are still in the house, y'all.
He is
all
and
these
like
20
pulls his man out, starts to
look at this,
play
look
with
at
himself.
Look
and
at
I'm telling him, yo, bro, keep your composure. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you put that up? Like, what are you doing? And he reach over to me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, bro, keep your composure to play with himself. Street lingo. Pulls his man out, starts to play with himself. And I'm telling him, yo, bro,
like
keep your composure. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He was under it like that.
Put that up. Like, what are you doing?
Whoa.
And he reach over to me like, man,
he look like he got a big old
this thing in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
He look like he got a big old.
And he trying to like laugh, and I put that shit up. And he put it up.
That ain't a cup.
We get out the car. As we're walking, it's very uncomfortable to talk about. As we're walking toward the door, he put his arm around me
and whispered in my ear while licking inside my ear.
He said, "Man, come to my room."
And he telling him, "Come inside my room."
Like put his tongue in my ear, like doing some weird shit.
I believe him.
Walk into the house.
He's not gonna
spiral
see
staircase leads directly.
There's
to his
some
bedroom.
exaggeration.
He goes up the staircase. I make a.
There's some exaggeration in his story, I believe, but there's some exaggerations in his story, I believe. The blood ain't out. I grabbed that by mistake. That was the old one. That was the liquor fell on this. I grabbed it by mistake. This is the one you just rolled. You thought it was out, didn't you? Uh-huh. But anyway, it gets lengthy, so I'm gonna cut it off there. Anyway, right. He basically just said that, you know, he licked inside his ear and he felt like he needed to run for cover. He needed to get the fuck out of there.
Right. It's a very long hallway.
But that's a lot. He definitely fucked the shit out of him. They fucked each other. They had a good time.
Not like
I believe they did. I believe that, like he said, he's done this before. I think he was talking about doing the drugs. They've done some drugs before. I think that's what he was saying, or they've done something before. So you can't tell me he ain't never whipped his shit out in front of you. There ain't been gay gestures or gay games being played already. He just used his being intoxicated, drunk, high, fucked up. He gonna use that as his excuse for why he took it up a notch. You know, why he, you know, crossed the line. When in fact, boy, you been hanging around this boy. He been looking at your dick print. He been looking at your booty, honey. He probably been jacking his dick off, thinking about having sex with your little pretty fine ass. Ain't no telling. I think so. Because there's no way he just did this high and drunk. And that is if this is true. If this is not true, this is just my opinion and what I think. I don't know if this is true or not. I am going based off what Tasha K has on her platform, what this young man is saying right here, or this old man or this fine man is saying right here. I don't know if it's true or not. So I will say allegedly, all right, to the things that allegedly or alleged applies to, please apply it, all right? But I do believe, in my opinion, that, listen, down low men, very prominent, as they have always been, but they continue to have children, boys, and their offspring is DL, and their offspring is DL, and their offspring is DL. So you keep getting more and more and more DLs and DLs and DLs. All right. So I will say, Jay knows, and Jay has told me this plenty of times. I'm not privy to the football field because I've been gay for many, 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 many years. All right. I knows nothing about the motherfucking football team. But when Jay tells me the stories about the things that I wish I did know, like the football and basketball team, I wish I knew. See, I've been gay for a long time. I wasn't even allowed to go over there. Justin, get your ass on because you're trying to suck somebody that by. See, I was in elementary school. You know, you caught that. I said I was in elementary school. I was in elementary school doing the fucking summer walker, bitch. You don't want to fuck. Why that bitch ever do it like this? She's so stupid. Why she look like a monster? She don't let all her hair come in front of her and then go pick up the camera. Just laugh like that bitch got a wide mouth, boy. I know she suck a mean dick. Dick, what? No, we not paying for shit. No. What is that? No. No, baby. Don't. Oh, please don't. Oh, I'm trying not to pay for shit. I'm using this right now and I owe them. I just removed it. It said, please change your card number. Once this is done, I'm done. I got to figure something else out. Like, yes, that would be great, but I'm going to have to log into my iCloud and just log back out. Because look, 2 angles and OBS or Elgato is going to just let me switch. Bitch, how simple is that going to be if I can just switch? Bitch. That is going to be awesome. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so Cardi, the story was that Cardi was out on the streets selling her album, but the story grew bigger and bigger as I've tried to find time to do this show. She ended up announcing that she was pregnant. Her and JT are arguing all over Twitter still till this day. Today, they were arguing. And the main, the gist of the argument is just whose boyfriend is gayer. Is Lil Uzi Vert more faggotry, giving more faggotry than Stefon Diggs. And we believe, the people say, Cardi says she mad because she got to share a bag with her boo. But JT says no words. She just puts this interview out. And now by her putting this clip out, this clip has just blown up from Tasha K's interview. It has blown up. And this interview, I believe, is a few weeks old, if not 3 months or something old. So it's very, it's giving JT oneness. Now, Cardi, we love Cardi. Cardi wins in personality, in character, in just being a great human being. But in this shade fest right here, JT won that because, baby, she pulled up one thing, and that was the video of a man saying straight up, he whipped that shit out, tried to pull my head down there and make me gag on it. Okay, that you have nobody saying Lil Uzi Vert been over and I fucked him in the ass, or nobody has proof that JT been fucking Lil Uzi in the ass. Nobody got proof of that. So it really gives. Okay, Cardi, JT wore that shade fest, but I'm not going to continue to follow it. I would say, I'm going to continue to follow it. Or the fuck up now. I'm not going to continue to follow it because I think it's stupid. I do think that it's crazy that Cardi is pregnant again, but you know what? Live your life. It is what it is. If Cardi can do it, then I think she could. Now, what I will say before I move on from this story is that, once again, Cardi B needs her own show. She needs her own show. I'm telling you, if she had her own show, we would absolutely watch it. She needs her own show. And like a reality show. I'm serious. Like a reality show. Just so does Candy. Candy needs her own reality show. What does it say? Cardi B reveals a singer slept with her man. Oh yeah, she did say that. And Jay whole thing was that it was Saweetie. It might have been Saweetie. Who's
I did think so.
like it's no levels. I don't see no levels.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I see no levels. I don't know why.
Hello.
Okay, a little bit, yeah.
Hello.
Say it. Because why?
Okay, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
How about now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because she got her ass up there talking about that pretty punishment bullshit. And girls, you want to do a feature with girls and they don't want to do a feature with you because you're too pretty. No, bitch, they don't want to do no feature with you because you're trying to fuck her man. And you already was over there fucking on Quavo. Well, I don't know if she was fucking her man, but that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that. I think I heard that at one point. That she was fucking with Quavo at that time that they had split for a little while, or it was said that they had split for a little while, if I'm not mistaken. People are reviewing Cardi's album and they're saying that she can't rap, worth a damn, but she's a great influencer. She's a great influencer. And that's what we want to see Cardi do. We want to see her influence, and have a reality show and be a reality star. I think we would watch that absolutely. E News, the way y'all, E Network, y'all gave the Kardashians their own show. Y'all need to give Cardi B her own reality show, like 6 seasons. Like, just follow her life for 6 seasons. I think that would be awesome. Another thing, a girl is taking Stefon Diggs to court to prove the paternity of her child. The baby is only about, I believe, a month old. And Cardi and this, I believe Cardi was with him at that time, or talking to him at that time, and not really official, something like that. But the baby is only a month old, and the girl wants to take Stefon Diggs to court to prove that he is the pappy. That is another thing that Cardi is dealing with, at the same time as announcing that she is pregnant after throwing a pin at paparazzi or a blogger who asked her about being pregnant. Although Quavo's name was thrown in there somewhere. I mean, Offset's name was thrown in there somewhere. Wherever Offset name was thrown in at, I think that's what made her mad. To hear pregnant and Offset in the same sentence just blew her the fuck up. I don't even think Cardi really heard everything this boy said. I think she just blew up just hearing Offset and the word pregnant in the same sentence. All right.
Girl, bitch, I can't defend you because how the hell you at court for allegedly assaulting somebody and then you go outside and start throwing stuff at people?
Right.
And then she getting sued already for throwing the microphone at the BET Awards and throwing the microphone at one of her DJs at one of the concerts. She done turned around and threw the damn microphone.
Right.
She getting sued for all that. If you throwing pins, gonna put somebody out, bitch.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about Nene Leakes, we talk about Cardi B, and in the news of concerting and artists and music, let's talk about the Queen's tour with Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, and what's her name? Gladys Knight. She came off as very irritated. Shaka was, and it was coming off as if she is not so fond of Stephanie Mills. I want to show you guys. In a few of her interviews, she was coming off as if she wasn't really fond of Stephanie Mills. It's like she don't really fuck with Stephanie Mills like that for some odd reason. Okay, let's go to it. Let me first play. Hold up. We cannot talk about Patti LaBelle losing her pants or having an embarrassing moment. Jay probably knows exactly what story I'm getting ready to tell. She was at New Birth for Easter, and when she went back to hit her high note, her ponytail fell off. When I tell you that shit was funny, that her ponytail fell off. Oh my God. I was gagging that it fell off. And they just ran out there and wrapped it back on, and she went back to singing. I wonder if she remembers that. And I would bring that up to her. She might be like, wow, I remember that. She got to remember, it was like New Birth, Easter. She's never done that before. She has to remember that. I'm sure she remembers that. And if anybody's watching and remembers that, I know Dante remember that.
Miss
Look at her.
Gladys Knight, Newark, New Jersey, September 25th.
And you get to
Now,
see.
Shaka been on drugs for a very long time. So if she's not on drugs right now, it's still some residuals there.
Yeah.
Look
a
at her.
reason or a thought
I
about
love Shaka
why
though. Out of all three of them,
my
listen to
gay
Shaka
brothers
before I
have
listen to Patty or
gravitated to
Stephanie Mills.
you.
Y'all know who Shaka is. Shaka is Nicki Minaj auntie.
Watching each other
Yeah,
as much
real
as we
over
can.
it.
Yeah, we sneak and watch because.
Oh,
She said, "What's
She actually has a question.
Oh, see, there it is.
Craig's mom.
Betty Jo.
There it is.
Shaka?"
Mhm.
And when they
There
68.
it is.
You're the baby. I wasn't
I'm
gonna
the
give
baby.
ages, but you're the baby.
Yes.
But what's it like for you sharing the stage with these women every night?
Oh, it's amazing. It's just like I've always wanted to work with Shaka.
Mhm.
Patty and Gladys and I have done shows together, but we wanted to pull Shaka
Mhm.
in. And when they presented it to us, we were like, yes. We all said, yes, we do it.
Yeah.
So we're on the first leg of the tour, and then we also tour next year. So, yeah.
So
yeah.
Craig's mom,
Look at
Betty
Shaka
Jo.
Betty
face.
Jo,
Look at
has
Shaka's
been
face.
to the concert down in
Look at
Columbia,
her.
South Carolina.
Ah.
She absolutely
that.
loved it. She actually has a question. Of her.
Ah,
Oh no, this is a bad.
She actually has.
cause
So
bitch,
tour
that was
next
not
year.
the question.
So,
Why are you saying
yeah.
me
So
and
Craig-
Shaka, me, Patty, and us, we got a relationship, and we decided to pull Shaka into the fold? What the hell was that? Oh Lord. And I'm sorry, Shaka the best singer sitting up here. But I don't know. I hate when you be the best singer and then you got a nasty attitude. It's like if you're gonna be a great singer, you gotta be humble like Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? Or like Beyonce. I think Beyonce fake humble. I'm sorry. I don't think she for real humble. I think Beyonce is full of herself in real life, but we just don't get see that part. I think Jasmine kind of is too. But how can you not be when you have this many people that love you? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy about you. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to see
Craig's
that.
mom.
Like
Betty Jo.
Betty
Shaka
Jo
throughout
has
all of
been
these
to the concert
interviews
down in Columbia,
really
South Carolina.
just really
She
over
absolutely
it.
loved it. She actually has a question. Of her.
You see, her mouth said, "It's time to go," or "Let's go." Like, what was that about? Like, why did you say us three had a fold? We pulled her into our fold because I always wanted to work with Shaka. When in fact, I don't think so. And then not only that, Stephanie has the same or very close to the same color hair as Shaka. And I don't know if Stephanie has been wearing this color forever or if Stephanie is wearing it and Shaka, I don't know. I don't know if it's that petty, but y'all know Britt and Kelly having a little petty ass issue like that. So don't tell me that's far-fetched. It ain't far-fetched, bitch. Because Kelly show pissed the fuck off that somebody using her whole glam squad. I wouldn't be surprised if she said, "I like that color in Shaka hair. I want something similar to that." And Shaka said, That bitch trying to do what I do. She can't sing anyway. Bitch sang like a broke down Minnie Riperton. She really do to me. To me, she like a, wannabe Minnie Riperton. Minnie dead and gone. I'm finna be the next Minnie Riperton. That's what Stephanie give me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that because that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to show people, that probably realized that and was like, "What the fuck am I tripping?" Bitch, you ain't tripping because I seen it too, and I had to compile all these interviews together so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Shaka was over Stephanie, not really over Patty. It's something about Stephanie that irritates Shaka, and Stephanie is fully aware of it. She's fully aware, and she really don't give a damn. She really don't give a damn. And look, Andy always sit them the way he would sit people at the reunion. Whoever sits next to Andy is the most elite person. So when Mariah get to switch seats because her side, she has a certain side that you have to film her on, that means she's like really ultimate. Nene will never be in the second seat. If Nene is in the second seat, it's because she's there with Angela Bassett, an Oscar-winning actress or something. Yeah, you got to think. I don't think she ever sat in the second seat because she is that bitch to Andy. Candy has never unless she come with somebody like, you know, Denzel. She sit next to Denzel. Then they'll put Candy in the second seat because he's Academy Award winner. He always sit them like that. I don't know what the hell Charlamagne them do. I guess they said pull out a seat and sit down. Okay. I know Jay wants me to hurry the fuck up, and I am. Okay. Young Thug, he issued an apology because he had no choice. You know, everybody done came down on him. It's this whole thing of, you know, like, what do I do now? Kind of like, I guess I feel like what Drake probably should have did, but Drake is not humble enough to sit here and apologize for anything. Plus, you know, I still don't fully know how you know, I still don't fully know how this Drake beef happened or how everybody end up getting mad at Drake. I still don't know how. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Hold on. I just found a picture of Young Thug smelling his lips, bitch. I know that's nasty of me, but that's what I love. Drizzy, you my brother. Do you know I ain't going against you? I got manners. Everything you did for the rap community can't ban you. Never diss you. Came to visit me at Cobb County like my kin do. Fuck the jail call. You know the other calls we had. Trying to get you, Metro and Pluto, on the same page. The internet don't know about it because real niggas don't say real niggas do. And I learned that from you. I don't know what kind of font this is, but my Lord, we had our own differences, but Cash came through and got us on the phone. Like, why you and Cash beefing? Nigga, he got us on the phone. He pulled up to my home. Ever since y'all niggas differences, it never passed dawn. It's darkness every day. I called Metro on the phone and told him let it go. You can ask him what I say, brother. Some of y'all biggest hits together. The chemistry been there, nigga. I don't care about what they say. This boy, oh my Lord. When I tell you, Young Thug, that was just fucking what even okay. Even if that was a rap, bitch, it didn't make fucking sense. Some of it, bitch, not even some of it, not even half of it made sense. I just don't even know what to fucking say. But he is sexy than a mother. And I do have a big crush on Thugger. I really do. But yeah, Drake reacted to it basically saying liking it. So I guess that him liking it was liked by Champagne Poppy. And he said sorry to my dogs. So people are saying him reacting, but of course Drake is going to react. Of course Drake is going to react to it. Why is Drake going to react to it? Because Drake has no choice but to react to it when everybody is against Drake right now. Everybody against Drake right now. He need a friend. Shit. Fuck that. Somebody apologize to me. I ain't gonna turn that down. Go ahead. I accept. You want to do a song? Shit. Drake over there bored. He's a Libra. He can say all day he want to be alone. Not really. Okay. Not really. All right. And still fuck bitches left and right and do their ass dirty. And be one of the next bitch over. Drake, Jay will come over there. Anyway, moving on. Ray J streaming with Kai Cenat and his viral shower moment. I think Ray J is a great marketer. I think that like you just can't beat Ray J when it comes down to marketing. Ray J is a great marketer. All right. He knows exactly what he's doing. This could easily open up the door for Ray J starting to stream. Like Ray J could start streaming just off of coming to Kai and being in such high demand. After he got kicked out for, you know, hopping in the shower with Kai, people were requesting in the chat, please bring Ray J back. They really wanted Ray J to come back. So that's what he did. He brought Ray J
50 subs
to the show. Ray J
$50. Where's the
at 9 a.m. asking them to subs to help him hit the world record.
I'm on here right now. This is real.
At Mafia
Kai is asleep, so I'm trying to run the numbers up. Then when he wakes up, he's like, "Oh man, thank you, appreciate it." I'm like, "Yes, for sure, man." Fuck that dentist. Take them teeth money and put that shit on our shit. My teeth fucked up too. Look, I ain't even got a tooth, nigga. Take that tooth money and put it down on this shit, bro.
You better grab that fucking dick. Damn,
I'm
nigga.
promoting for Kai, man.
The
He's working hard. He did 30 days almost.
I'm sorry.
Straight.
This ain't the
No,
free.
right
Oh,
now,
Ray
before
J.
he get up, we can't.
What are you
Wake
doing?
him up yet until I got solid work ethic. Let's
Okay,
go,
he
bro.
is a little
Let's be
old.
right here in front of the
Ray J always
TV,
had
my
the
nigga.
lies
All
under
y'all
his
niggas is
dick. You see
rich.
him?
Bow Wow's rich.
fat
Trey's
lies
rich.
under his dick.
Black's rich. Pimpin's rich. Black's rich. Sammy's rich. Bobby Valentino's rich. Pleasure P's rich. And everybody
Pleasure
else.
P
So
at Bobby
I'm gonna need at least
Valentino is
100 subs
rich.
from everybody today.
Huh? Pleasure P and
No,
Bobby
this was
Valentino.
everybody
is
that I
rich?
know gotta come and support because it's me too. The unks, listen, the unks is growing in this.
No,
They're giving
Bobby
unks a
Valentino
chance to
and
have our time.
Pleasure P are not rich. I don't know what the hell he's talking
We
about.
don't have the mainstream time in the morning. We
Maybe
have the
they are
late night,
rich.
which
I
we
don't
gotta
know.
work ourselves up. So
Okay.
this is our time.
So he got in the shower with him and he came back. Oh, look, here's the video I'm talking about.
Let's
Look,
get this music
come on,
started.
hard. That's what he did.
What's up?
He got over him with his hard dick.
Just gotta
And
walk
was
it off.
walking around that room like that.
Let's get this music started.
And we,
Ray J, what the fuck you doing?
I'm walking it off.
What's up?
I'm walking it off.
Just gotta walk it off. You know what I'm saying? So
Let's get this music started.
Yeah, it was. Look, here's another video. Yeah, he was a little too excited with his sleepover at Kai. Look at him. Look at what Kai's doing. Oh, you missed it. He started dancing. Oh, yeah. So Ray J just been on Castanet stream walking around with the hard D. Look at it. And then he fixes it to make it stand up more. Look, they caught him trying to make it stand up more.
Shout out to Trippy T with the 550.
They caught him trying to make it stand up more.
What's up, Selzer?
How old are they?
Welcome to the team.
Huh? Yeah. The Chinese boy in Tota.
Yo, more. Yo. That's a lot of bubbles.
No, not
I did double burrito with another 25. So
Why is he like 10 bubbles?
no more.
You got a gift to get the bubbles or something?
25.
There's so many bubbles. Ray J, what the fuck you doing?
dude, I'm over here. I'm chilling, bro.
All right, lay your ass down.
Look how hard he is.
I'm trying to.
Lay your ass down.
All right.
Just smooth. Thanks to the
They
research.
telling Kai.
Honey Izzy.
That's why he just said, "What are you doing?"
That's what I was saying. I was trying to go over there, bro.
He said he's trying to walk it off.
Makai, lay down. Not a horse going on. I said,
And then look at it. Look. Yeah.
yo, nah.
They're laughing. Look at God laughing.
Looks like we're almost at 513,000. That'd be amazing.
Do you see that?
Let's see if we can.
Yeah, that is what Ray J decided to do on stream, on Castanet.
Looks like we're almost at 513,000. That'd be amazing.
Fuck are you talking about? I want to come to
And
the
then made
sleepover and
his
hang
own
out.
stream. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
I want to come get watered down too. Pause.
Hey yo, whoa, you can't be saying shit like that, Ray J.
No, look.
He's a great marketer. And look at his own stream. And people were requesting him like hell.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
He's old enough to be his father, 44 years old. Race. Was that funny or what? Of course it's funny.
You know what?
Of course it's funny to you. You know what? You can call me Unc, man. And he was slanging here too. I said, what is Ray J doing? And this is what he was doing. He came to show his Ray glasses.
Fire. Man, when you're trying to get your hair cut, you still look cool. Where you here now? If you want to get your hair washed.
I like that.
Shout out to Goop.
Needless to say, they broke. And this is the shower. All right, good job, Ray J. Good job. Because guess what? It keeps him relevant. Doing shit like this, although he old enough to be Castanet's father, it keeps Ray J relevant. And it makes me say, will I fuck Ray J? Maybe I would. Yes. Anyway, a streamer, speaking of streamers, decided to yell at his mom, right? Here. Oh, here it is. Right here.
Don't go home. Fuck you mean?
Send me home.
What are you talking about?
Send me home.
I'm leaving you here. Relax. Damn. Relax. It's one night. Relax then.
I'm relaxing.
All right, stop talking.
Aries, I'm not about to stop talking because Aries.
What do you mean? If I said stop talking, you on my stream. You fucking my shit up. Is you not? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying?
I'm not messing with you. Don't even
damn. Stop, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Stop. I don't care.
You so whack.
How could you care?
Aries, if you would shut your fucking mouth.
All right, so find somewhere to live then. Since you want to talk to me like that,
I'm not living here. I don't live with
find
you.
somewhere to stay then.
Find
somewhere to stay. I ain't sending you nowhere. Damn.
I don't have time for no fake ass. You're fake. Fake for who? This? I'm trying to tell your silly ass.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't
Send
care.
me home.
You fucking up my shit.
What shit?
Nigga, my screen. What the fuck are you talking about?
With or without me. Send me home.
You're not going nowhere. That's the problem. You gonna buy a ticket? No. So what are you talking about? You're not buying nothing.
Well, that's why I tell you.
Okay, so just
shut
relax.
your mouth. I don't care how much money you got, nigga.
It doesn't matter.
I'm still
That's
your
not the
fucking
problem.
mama.
Okay,
I don't care about that.
And you ain't stopped.
No, you stop.
Stop what?
Shut
Stop
up.
what?
Oh my God. Y'all the most disrespectful ass generation I ever seen in my life.
I'm asking you to stop for my stuff.
I don't care what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, they get worse and worse.
I don't.
Obviously.
What
You
am
get
I
worse and
supposed to
worse.
do? This your life.
Exactly.
You're streaming so you can get your fucking money back
Stop.
from freaking paying
Stop.
for a trip here.
Exactly. So stop. The fuck is you talking about? Stop.
You're streaming so you can get your money back for paying for our trip here.
Do you not hear what I'm saying?
Wow. First of all, I know kids that talk to their parents like this, dead ass. They're adults now, but when we were kids, like literally, and they mama talked back to them like that, right back to them. And it don't be stop cussing, because they so far beyond stop cussing. Like they way past stop cussing. And I could name them, but I won't name them. And I'm not lying. I'm telling the full honest to God truth, okay? Who literally have conversations with their mama cussing okay, minors, all right, young, before 17, all right, dead ass. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like this, all right. Mom might have some issues. Sometimes it'd be a mama that's on drugs or got issues, and the kids know the mama got issues. That bitch knows she got damn issues, so that's why she allows certain things, because she feel guilty herself. In this situation, I really don't know if this is real. I feel like these kids will do anything to be on the level of Kai Cenat and Speed, all right? And when they find the way to do it, which is get the cameras, because not everybody has the capacity to think in that way. Some of these kids will continue following and chasing Kai Cenat and Speed when they go out into their cities, chasing them down the street, rather than thinking about being on their level and making the steps and the moves to do what they're doing. Most of them will continue to stay in this mindset of hoping Speed one day comes to this McDonald's or this Chick-fil-A that I work at. You know what I'm saying? So him getting a camera, getting his Twitch up and running, getting a few views, he's cute. You either got to be butt ass ugly and look like an alien, a dog, a monkey, a weird. You got to look real exotically ugly, or you have to be exotically gorgeous to make it in streaming. And because people will watch you. You can't be in the middle, because then you fall into those neutral views, those neutral monetary checks or whatever you call it. When you have a look like this boy Aries, look at how he looks. He's gonna do well. I wouldn't be surprised if, to take the viewership up a notch, to take the subscribers up a notch, let us do this right here in the car. Let us not do this in public. We're out of town. Let us not do it in public. Let us do it enclosed in the car, and make a big scene. All right. Let us make a big scene and cause it to go up. And if that is what he did, it definitely worked, because look where it is now. It's on the Neighborhood Talk. Also, he could be cousins to Kyle Anthony or something. I wouldn't be surprised, because we don't know this boy from a can of paint. They ain't say he the son of somebody famous. He Future son. He's somebody famous son. So that's why we posted him. I don't know who he is. There are a lot of streamers who are very famous, just not as famous as Kai and Speed, but they are very famous. It's just not as famous as Kai and Speed. But I don't know if this was staged or if this is real. Either way it go, this does not surprise me. Mom is right. The you generation are the most disrespectful generation that I've ever met. But we get worse and worse, because she was probably disrespectful, and her mama or aunties or grandmama, might have thought the same thing. So we get worse. And these kids are going to get worse, or it feels that way, because you get older and you're becoming more humble. So it feels like these kids being born, growing up, and being worse and worse with their disrespect, when it just may be you on the inside. I don't know. Anisha Figueroa said, when is his stream getting shut down? Cause no. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next story. Tyler Perry show is back. The Accuser interview reaction. So I held out on watching the Accuser interview. I did not want to see what the Accuser had to say, because I actually wanted to wait to do a reaction to the video. So, and they're short, because ABC wants you to go to Hulu and watch the entire documentary interview, you know, and they ridiculous on that because they try to put, oh, go watch the rest on Hulu, then you go to Hulu, and it's just like 15 more minutes to what you didn't see. So the whole show be like 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long. You be like, I came to Hulu to watch the rest of this. Are you kidding me? You know, trying to get people to come to Hulu. Hence why they brought what you call it back. Jimmy Kimmel back. We'll talk about Jimmy Kimmel on tomorrow's show. Okay, let's watch it together because I've never seen this.
Sits down in a TV interview for the first time, sharing allegations of workplace
Let's
sexual
watch it
assault
together.
and harassment. In June, he filed a $260 million lawsuit against the media mogul. These are claims that Tyler Perry denies. But Dixon says he's speaking out now to try to stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves. What made you decide to come forward with your story?
I wanted to speak out and not stay silent about it anymore.
Actor Derek Dixon sitting down for his first television interview since filing a $260 million lawsuit against media mogul Tyler Perry, detailing the alleged sexual harassment and assaults he says he endured.
That's when you push me up against the wall and grab my ass again.
Dixon starred as Dale.
Yeah, now you might be
Tyler
lying
Perry's
because you ain't have to
BET
say
series,
ass.
The Oval.
Why are you yelling?
See, it's little
I'm in this
details. It's little details that people, and I'm not a professional liar watcher or gesture watcher, whatever you want to call it. I don't read, you know, shit like that, but some people do, and must correct me if I'm wrong. But if anybody else, because I know I'm not the only one, anybody else who feels this way, doesn't that come off as, if you've lived long enough and you hear somebody telling a traumatic story like Jussie Smollett, he would do something like that when he was telling his story, and I beat their fucking ass. You know, you wouldn't do all of that. You just wouldn't do all of that. And I beat their fucking ass. You know, like fucking ass, like, and then he grabbed my dick. You know, like you wouldn't, and then he grabbed my private parts. You would say that, like you wouldn't say, and then he grabbed my ass, or and then he grabbed my ass. You would say, and then he grabbed my buttocks, you know, or and then he grabbed my butt cheeks. You know, you would say it in a way that it sounds like you're hesitant. You say straight up, and then he grabbed my ass. My ass on ABC. You've lived long enough to know this is ABC. You know, this ABC. You know that you're here at ABC. People don't really curse on ABC. They don't have curse words on ABC, especially not ABC News. My ass. So it makes it hard to believe
remember?
him right there. That's just one thing already.
No, I actually got shot.
He appeared in 85
Oh, yeah,
episodes
he's
between
the-
2021 and 2025. Tell us about the first time you ever met
every
Tyler
scene
Perry.
I just
Yeah, I met
seen.
him
Oh, he
at
was the
a studio opening party in
Wow.
2019. I was working for an events company, and we met, and he said to me, you know, are you an actor? And I said, well, not right
No.
now. I'm working on it, but not right now. And he said, yeah, you are. We need to talk. You should get my number, and we'll talk about this.
Did any of your initial interactions give you pause?
You know, a few of them were did give me pause, but they weren't bad enough to think like this was a dangerous situation in the beginning. Yeah.
According to your lawsuit, at one point early on, he bought you a car.
Yeah, he'd seen my Jeep around the studio that I was driving, and he said, you know, that's not a great car.
Tyler Perry is an actor, producer, director, playwright, and prominent name in the entertainment space. He launched his career in the 1990s.
You want this half? You want this half?
His 2005 breakthrough film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, debuted at #1 in the box office and was a massive success. To date, he's created 24 feature films, 20 stage plays, 17 television shows, and 2 New York Times best-selling books. In 2021, his prolific career earned him a spot in the exclusive Billionaires Club. His media empire includes his own production company, Tyler Perry Studios, based in Atlanta, one of the largest film studios in the country.
I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity.
As his career has flourished, he's also made a name for himself in the philanthropic space. So in early 2020, you land the role of Dale on the Oval. Was that a dream job?
It was, yeah. It was. To be a series regular on a show was something I always dreamed about.
The complaint includes multiple screenshots of text messages allegedly between Dixon and Perry.
Picture where he's on the jet ski. Well, I said, nice picture. And he said, yeah, the water looks calm. And he said, rude. And I said, LOL, yes, that's a stud. And all these texts, I tried to de-escalate them and make a joke out of them.
Some of the messages more sexual in nature.
One of them says, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that in therapy
I'm about
yet?
to be done. This is my last
I would
story.
hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you.
Now, the complaint also alleges that in January of 2020, there was an escalation from the text messages to Tyler Perry's behavior becoming physical. Can you explain that first alleged incident?
He started chasing his
We
booty
were
around the room.
over his house. We're having some
Okay.
drinks in his guest house, and he it was late at night, and he has a guest quarters, and said that you can sleep there instead of not driving. And to his house is far from Atlanta and where I was living. And I got into bed, and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well, and started rubbing my leg. And I jumped up out of bed, and he has said, turn around so I can look at you, and just commented on how I looked. And then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship. It was very, very strange. I mean, I think it's okay that people try to make a move or shoot their shot, but if they get rejected, I think that they should stop. And so I thought it would stop after that, and it didn't.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times. Why was that especially concerning for you?
What it meant to me was if I don't make him happy, I could stay dead on the show.
And the complaint specifically says, and I just want to quote it, Mr. Perry made it clear to Mr. Dixon that he would kill off Mr. Dixon's character if he did not indulge Mr. Perry's sexual harassment. Was that message clear to you?
For me, that was his way of showing his power over us and our careers, and that he doesn't have a problem with just
Over us and our
killing
career.
one of us all.
God.
You're also a screenwriter.
Over
and
us
had written a
and
TV
our
series called
careers.
Losing It.
You
Tell us.
hear that? Y'all better. You hear that? I was thinking it. If he coming out, I guarantee you there is a black man that's gonna come out to make this man's story sound a little bit more believable. That's what I think. I think a black man or either a black woman, maybe. Just talking about using his power to control situations, even if it's not, sex involved. I think that Tyler Perry may have some stories out there where he may have used his status or his power to control weaker minded or weaker situationed people. Like I'm in a weaker situation than your situation. Like you're rich, you're in a mansion, I'm going back to my little home, and so you have more of an influence on my mind than I can have on my own mind. My mind telling me right now, don't do that shit. And I'm sitting up here saying, do that shit. Because you saying do it. And I'm leaning on what you saying. I do think that Tyler may have some stories out there like that. I don't know. Maybe not. Now, if nobody else come forward, then this man full of shit. But I need another person to come forward and say this as well.
It's about that.
He ended up wanting to read it, and I at first was like too embarrassed to even send to him, but he did, and he said he loved it and wanted to shoot the pilot for it.
All right, let's go to June of 2021, another alleged incident that you outline in your lawsuit where you're again at Tyler Perry's home in Atlanta, and it ends up with you locking yourself in a bathroom.
We started out having drinks in the living room, like
Bitch, face is
I've done
beat.
before, and it got to a point in the night where we were both kind of feeling drunk, and I remember we were walking back to the guest area where I've stayed before, and there was this health monitor scale on the way. And I was like, what is that? And he said, well, you have to be in your underwear to measure, whatever. So you should do it. He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my ass. And I, tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up. And he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay. Just go with it. And I said, stop. I don't want to be naked. I don't want this. And he was just like, no, I'm not going to hurt you. And just continued. And in that moment, unless someone's been through something where they have their control over their bodies taken away, you don't really understand the kind of feelings that you get in that moment. It was almost like every thought came through my head: to run, to fight, to freeze. I didn't know what to do.
He says he de-escalated and distracted Perry and eventually locked himself alone in the guest house bathroom.
The day after that,
I
he
find
called
it
several
hard
times
to
and I ended up
believe
getting
this because this man is rich as fuck. You're broke. You didn't get this far from doing nothing. You didn't get this far from doing nothing. You've been egging this on. I would say something about my past. I will. When I was in high school or middle school and I would flirt with the boys and I would mess with the boys, I knew who to mess with. I ain't never got my ass beat for messing with the wrong motherfucker. Never. All right. I ain't never got beat up for messing with the wrong motherfucker on some flirty shit. All right. Because I know who to bother, who to fuck with, who to bother, who to try, who to play games with like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times those same guys egg it on. They play around too. And eventually I end up sucking like that. I ain't say that, you heard me. But I think that that's what I mean by you didn't get this far from doing nothing. You're in the bed at his house. And your claim is that, the house is really far from Atlanta and from where I live, so I stayed there. Yeah, sure, that's what they all say.
Afraid of what was going on the other side. So I picked up, and that's when he said, he was sorry for what happened. He doesn't know why he did that, and that maybe he was self-sabotaging or something. And in the same call, he said, and don't worry, we're going to do your show.
In the lawsuit, you describe this as a calculated pursuit of you by Tyler Perry. There are also several
Don't
times
worry,
where
we're gonna do
he
your
says
show.
to you, you have to make your no stronger. How did you respond to this, as it's described, calculated pursuit of you by Tyler Perry?
To me, that's just so insulting. And I reiterated, I said stop. I said it. I don't think that people ever get past something like that happening to them.
Dixon tells us he last spoke to Perry in the spring of 2024 and left the show in September of that year. What ultimately became of your pilot losing it?
Yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere. He still owns the rights to it. So I can't now go and sell it.
You need to localize assets without messing everything up. Luckily, there's Adobe Express. Now you can localize, translate, and resize your content easily, whenever you need to.
Then in January, owns the rights to my show, so I can't go and sell it.
The rights to it. So I can't now go and sell it.
Tyler, if this is true, that was slick. The boy got the hell on, allegedly. Tyler calls him and says, listen, I'm sorry. I let myself go last night. And yeah, you know what? That show that you really want to do, we're going to go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it. Purchase it. Give some money for it. To kind of make him feel better. He's like, oh shit. Executive producer, writer, my own show. And now the show is shelved.
Then in January, the actor filed a complaint with the EEOC.
So that's really why you filed your lawsuit, probably, because the show isn't going to be filmed anymore. It's being shelved. This is your baby. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to add in And you tried to try me, you know, when in fact it's really about my baby,
federal
my
agency
story I wrote
responsible
and
for
my show I
protecting
want to do
workers
that
from
you're playing with me
discrimination.
about.
In your response to your EEOC
Charges of
complaint, Tyler's
discrimination?
representatives said, among other things, Mr. Dixon's initial letter to TPS Tyler Perry Studios about its matter demanded $42.5 million to buy his silence. They described your actions as extortion. Were you looking for money to buy your silence?
No, I think I was looking for accountability on to what he
I
did.
think you were looking for
I
money to
think
buy
what he
your
did
silence.
was wrong, and
I think you
it
wanted to
needed
buy.
be something that
You wanted
would
them to buy your
deter him
silence.
from doing this to somebody else, another actor, or
Come on now.
In the future.
Come on
What
now.
kind of a toll would you say that
Give
this
me
is all
almost
taken on
$50 million
you?
and I'll shut the hell
was,
up.
extremely anxious. The calls got to a
You
point where
jumped high.
the calls and texts were almost every
They could
day.
say 10
Just this
million.
constant state of
You
like,
could
if
say,
I don't
yeah.
answer, I will lose my job. I'll be fired or killed off the show.
He's gorgeous.
I mean, it took a huge toll on my anxiety and depression.
You're asking in your lawsuit for damages totaling $260 million. How did you arrive at that number?
Part of that number is my lost job, my lost income, the loss of the show. The other part of that is a deterrent
This man a
for
billionaire,
how do you
so you
stop a
asked for
billionaire who
260
won't
million. I
stop
thought it said
themselves
41 million.
from doing this.
How difficult has it been to tell your truth?
It's been hard. It's been hard. It's a vulnerable thing to talk about, I think, for anybody.
You look great.
There's a lot of shame, I think.
I know I keep saying that, but damn,
Around
he
it.
looks so like a model.
And
So
just
chiseled.
trying to think what you could have done better and
Just no
having to deal with the judgment of what, everyone might think of how you could have handled it better and without being in that situation.
Perry has not yet responded in court filings. In a statement to
an
ABC
individual
News,
who
his
got
lawyer called Dixon
close
a
to
quote
Tyler Perry for
individual
what
who
now
got
appears to
close
be
to
nothing
Tyler
more than
Perry for what now
setting
appears to
up
be
a
nothing more
scam.
than setting up a
But Tyler
scam.
will not be
And that Tyler
shaken
will
down,
not
and
be
we are
shaken down.
confident
And we
these
are
fabricated
confident these
claims
fabricated claims of harassment will
fail.
fail. If you were
Matthew
to
Boyd.
talk to Tyler Perry right now, what would you say?
You know what you did? You
I
tried
would
to touch my
say,
booty.
I hope that you take accountability for what happened. And I hope that this has taught you not to treat your employees this way and to never use someone's dream to coerce them into a relationship that's not professional.
What would justice look like for you?
Justice would look like thinking that I've made a change and that something like this won't happen to another actor that works for him or another actor in the industry. That would be justice for me.
I don't believe him.
Our thanks to Derek
You
Dixon
want
for
that
the
50 million
conversation.
motherfucking dollars. Dude.
Stay ahead of business threats with
I can
24.
guarantee you his ass want that $50 million. He could care less about justice for his butt cheeks and having to run in the bathroom and play hide and seek for a little bit. He don't care about that. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I am Rico Bellucci. This has been another episode of Rico Live. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow. Make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I am high as hell right now. Hit the bell so that you can be notified when we go live. Make sure you what did I say? Oh, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow. All right, it's been at the bottom the whole time. See you guys later. Thank you. Bye.